coming up on Evening Edition. An on-campus fire over the weekend. Plus, another hiring dispute in the Trump administration. And Bill Cosby's sentencing gets delayed. Live from Southern Illinois University, you're watching River Region Evening Edition.
A fire in an SIU housing complex has forced several students out of their homes. Good evening, I'm Madeline Parker.
And I'm Jacob Gordon. The students are currently in the process of relocating. Evening Edition's Patrick Cotto has the story.
My stuff damaged, or just wanted to see what was going on?
It's move-out day for Alma Akala after a fire damaged her apartment complex Sunday afternoon.
Yesterday I couldn't sleep really well because, moving to a new apartment out of a sudden, I'm still worried about my things here.
Smoke seeped through the roof of Building 193 at Evergreen Terrace, a residence hall at SIU, for several hours. Police responded within minutes of the fire being reported. Carbondale Fire Department was there shortly after and began fighting the flames inside. An eyewitness standing near the building said they didn't hear any smoke alarms. Akala, a junior at SIU, has been living at Evergreen Terrace since last fall.
I'm already used to living here. I love the view that it has. I just call it home, and now it's destroyed and I have to move.
Akala is one of 7 students who will move into other rooms in the same apartment complex while Building 193 is cleaned up. The other 7 were moved immediately after the fire, also to different rooms in Evergreen Terrace. Carbondale Fire Department is still looking into what caused the fire. Until then,
I'll get my stuff set up. It will take me about a week, and then we'll see.
For Evening Edition, I'm Patrick Cotto.
In other local news tonight, 4 Chester men are under arrest in a connection with the robbery of an old farmhouse restaurant last month. Chester police say these four men, Brandon Queese, Jacob Crabtree, William Moorfield, and Logan Wall, were arrested on charges of aggravated robbery last week. On August 4th, the owner, Jody Mayer, said that someone took her purse as she left the restaurant for the night. She said she received minor injuries. Bond was set at $75,000 for each of the 4 defendants, and Chester police believe that they have all those involved in custody.
The Free Will Baptist Church in Pittsburgh is hosting a church safety workshop. The Williamson County Sheriff's Department is conducting the workshop. It includes many security concepts and the basics for the active shooter civilian response program. Carbondale Police also offers similar training to local churches. A Southern Illinois ironworker is dead after getting electrocuted at a construction site. The Marion County coroner said Matthew Smith of Tilden appeared to have been electrocuted while working at Centralia Junior High School. Authorities say Smith had been using a welder operated by a gas generator. OSHA has opened an investigation into Smith's death.
We saw a lot of rain this weekend,
Yes, we
and
did.
a lot today.
I wonder if it's going to be sticking around. Well, luckily Jordan Smearman is here to give us a look. Jordan?
Well, Madeline, Jacob, while we did see some rain today, that rain is actually going to be on pause for just a little bit. As you can see, that tonight is going to be partly cloudy skies with 70 degrees as our temperature, but by morning those thunderstorms will actually be coming back, so we will be seeing some more rain, but temperatures will still be at 70 degrees, and by midday thunderstorms again are here to stay, but the temperature will be around 76 degrees. But coming up, I'll let you know how long those thunderstorms are here to stay, and our warm temperatures, are they going to be there, or are we getting those fall temperatures coming in? But I'll tell you about that in my 5-day forecast and more.
Thank you, Jordan. Officials say attendance at the 2018 DuQuoin State Fair in Southern Illinois dropped by 8% from last year. Organizers say the 11-day fair attracted about 100,800 people before it wrapped up on Labor Day. The attendance decline was about the same as last month's Illinois State Fair in Springfield that drew about 370,000 people. The highest attended day of the DuQuoin Fair was Coal Heritage Day on September 1st, with a crowd of nearly 16,000.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture reports that Illinois crops are maturing more quickly this year compared to last year. The Illinois Crop Progress and Condition Report estimates that 75% of the corn crop was mature by September 16th compared to 37% last year. The report also estimates that 87% of soybeans began to turn color compared to 67% last year. Peoria County Farm Bureau Manager Patrick Kirchhofer says that the recent hot and dry weather is perfect for harvesting because the naturally dried crop is more profitable. And National Planting Day was earlier this month. Keep Carbondale Beautiful and Green Earth are encouraging homeowners to buy native plants. Murdale Ace Hardware is hosting a plant sale on Saturday, October 6th from 8 to 2 o'clock. Keep Carbondale Beautiful is accepting pre-orders through Sunday for trees and shrubs on their website, keepcp.org.
Governor Bruce Rauner signed a mandatory veto of a bill that imposes a prohibition on employers asking applicants for their salary history. The bill is aimed at eliminating the pay gap between male and female employees. Rauner said he wants to make the bill to be more like Massachusetts law, which doesn't allow employers to ask for a person's wage history unless it's part of the public record or the person is applying for a different job within the company. The bill's sponsor, Representative Anna Moyler, says she plans to try and override the veto.
And ahead on Evening Edition, Ron Rosenstein survived despite rumors of getting fired.
Plus, a freight train in Iowa is derailed. You're watching Evening Edition at 5. And the man made famous for releasing 3D printed gun blueprints appeared in a Houston court today on charges he sexually assaulted a child in Austin, Texas. Cody Wilson is accused of having sex with a 16-year-old girl he met on a dating site. Police say Wilson met with the girl at a coffee shop back in August and paid her $500 for sex. Wilson is facing second-degree felony charges, which carries a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison and a fine of $10,000.
Just 3 months ago, the town of Dune, Iowa dealt with a major trail derailment. Now, a few miles south of Dune, the town of Alton is now dealing with a derailment of its own. The cause of derailment could be because of a bridge failure. The train was carrying industrial sand and soybean oil. There were 95 cars on the train, 38 of them derailed. It could take up to 2 weeks to clean up the area. And a major interstate has been reported open in North Carolina after parts of it were shut down because of Hurricane Florence. Governor Roy Cooper announced Sunday night that Interstate 95 is now open to all traffic. Floodwaters covered the highway after Florence and inundated the state with heavy rains. The governor says the floodwater has receded quicker than expected. The state's Department of Transportation has completed inspections and repairs needed to reopen the roadway. Well, parts of the river region saw some rain showers today, but when are the sunny skies going to return? Jordan has a look at your forecast next.
But first, on Wall Street, stocks ended the day with mixed results. The nightly business report has more coming up next at 5:30.
Temperatures ranging from the 70s all the way up to 77 degrees. So it should be really nice.
Hope so.
Yeah, I'm really getting tired of this rain that we've been having, so I'm going to be looking forward to having just a little bit of a break from that.
Oh, I am too, especially with family weekend coming up. It'll be nice and sunny for the football game.
Yes.
Everyone's family will be coming down. I'm really excited about that.
It will be absolutely beautiful.
It will.
All right,
Thank
thank you,
you.
Jordan. We apologize for the technical difficulties earlier, but the future of Deputy Attorney Rod Rosenstein appears to be up in the air.
We're learning that the meeting between President Trump and Rosenstein is now on the books for Thursday. Omar Jimenez has the latest from Washington. All right, and now here's Ryan Davis to preview what's coming up next in sports. Ryan.
Welcome again, sports fans. Saluki Golf is in action finishing up a tournament, and volleyball opened up conference play this weekend. We'll take a closer look at coming up next. And today's play of the day comes from Alex Gordon of the Kansas City Royals during Sunday's game against the Detroit Tigers. Bottom of the seventh, and Tigers Victor Reyes hits a line drive to left field. Gordon doesn't just dive for the ball, he slides to the side and catches it with his head turn. Kansas City won the game 3-2. And I will say that was a pretty impressive catch right there. Like, just the fact that he did not even look at the ball when he caught it.
You know, the player's name is Gordon, right?
No.
My last name's Gordon. So
So you're saying you can do
I
this?
was saying that I could do it.
I want to see
probably
this
do
happen.
it. Mhm.
We're gonna have
Probably not in the suit, but I'm just saying I could
no,
probably do
you
it.
have to do it in the suit for River Region.
Man, really?
Yes.
okay.
I mean, he did look kind of scared, like he didn't want to catch the ball, so I guess you could do it like that, Jacob.
That is true, and I probably would be scared. All right, thank you, Ryan. So how long is the rain clouds going to stick around? Jordan has a final check forecast next.
But first, one Ohio community is celebrating Christmas a little early. We'll tell you why next. An Ohio community celebrated Christmas a little early this year.
It's all for a 2-year-old boy with terminal brain cancer who is not expected to make it to Christmas. Jake Ryle has a story.
It certainly sounds like Christmas. Just wow, looking around, wow. All signs pointing toward the Christmas season, too. Look around you. It's September, and we're celebrating Christmas. These people, and even the dogs, didn't just come out.
He enjoyed watching the parade today. He really did. He had front row seat.
They went all out. 9-year-old Bach Newfoundland's long face was excited to support.
Of course, support Brody. Like I said, Bach has visited several children's programs, so what more fitting for Bach than to be here to support Brody?
Brody Allen, a 2-year-old boy recently diagnosed with a rare brain cancer. It's terminal.
It brought tears to my eyes for the support for this little boy. So I have a 16-month-old grandson at home, so I can't even begin to imagine what something like that would be like if it was him.
Doctors don't believe Brody will make it to Christmas. Sunday, Christmas came to him.
He was so happy. It was amazing. I mean, not just for him, but for everybody.
The 2-year-old had the best seat in the house, right with his mom.
We're grateful to everyone for coming out and just giving our family this huge hug.
So if it sounds and looks like Christmas, does it feel like Christmas?
In spirit, definitely. And I even, well, look, it's snowing right now. We got snow here. What more can you ask for?
A full day brought with it fireworks at night. A community giving the greatest gift of all, love.
It made his day. It made everybody's day.
Now the Allen family says they'll celebrate Christmas Eve today and Christmas tomorrow. Wow, for a community to come out like that to support a kid, that's pretty cool.
Honestly, it just warms my heart. And you know what else is warm? Are these temperatures going to be going up, Jordan?
Well, Madeline, I'm happy to say that we will have some warmer temperatures. Actually, tomorrow the thunderstorms will be continuing, but that is the last day for thunderstorms because Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will go from partly cloudy to sunny and then to partly sunny as well, which is going to be nice and beautiful for the next 4 days. Besides the thunderstorms.
Open up those windows because it is going to be beautiful the next couple of days.
Yes, I'm very excited about it.
I'm just excited because I only saw 80 degrees one time on that entire 5 day.
Exactly.
It was all in the 70s, and those are my favorite kind of temperatures.
Yes,
it's
mine too.
absolutely beautiful, and it's not too sunny, so like it's still pretty nice outside.
Oh yeah, no, it'll be beautiful. It'll be beautiful days. I'm very excited about it.
Especially for that football game coming up on
Yes,
Saturday.
on Saturday for family weekend.
All right.
Sunny and 75.
Sunny and 75.
My favorite kind of weather.
All right, thank you, Jordan.
Tonight, the Nightly Business Report is up next. I'm Jacob Gordon.
And I'm Madeline Parker. For Jordan Smearman, Ryan Davis, and all the students who work on Evening Edition, have a good night.